The room tonight feels like the atmosphere of a cathedral. Perhaps it's the plumb bobs hanging from the ceiling, or the walls painted black, or the fact that it is after hours on campus and the world is quiet. When I happen to be in the hushed space of a cathedral, I often think of my mother, who dragged my brother, my dad, and me across Europe when we lived in Stuttgart, Germany, from 1970 to 73. I didn't much appreciate the museums, like the Louvre and cathedrals, didn't leave an impressionable, recognizable mark on me, but I think they somehow seeped beneath my skin and into my soul. I have a deep reverence for cathedrals as an adult. They are places, along with churches and outdoor spaces, that I feel close to my version of God. That version being a peaceful feeling that settles into my sternum and fans itself out like a veil surrounding me, making all things quiet. I have come to crave quiet. That craving has always been there, I think, but of late it is something I allow myself to revere instead of something I try to vanquish. The world is so noisy. The truck that gassed its pedal on Lincoln Way today, its exhaust pipe blasting vroom, vroom, vroom from Hayward to University. The music blaring in the car of my student neighbors. I'm someone who can drive stretches of miles in utter silence. The whir of my wheels on asphalt, all the sound needed. It's a muffled noise, a calming noise, like the muffled voices in cathedrals and museums. My mom's and my relationship was complicated, often contentious when her memory faded. The day she forgot my name in the home, I exhaled deeply and relaxed. I rarely think of her now that she's gone. Perhaps that's a bit harsh, and 12 years later, I'm still trying to remember the good. And the good of her shows up when I walk into cathedrals and spaces made sacred by plumb bobs.